guys. What's going on? How are you tonight? How's everybody doing? Let's try to do all this good stuff. What's happening? Let me try to find us. Oh, thought I turned that off already. And I didn't. Hey, Evelyn. So happy you're here, girl. How is everyone doing tonight? Hey, Linda. Hey, Cheryl. Like my apron? I love it, girl. There's my Cheryl. She made me this apron, or her, I don't know if she did or her daughter did, but it's beautiful. Hey, Holly. Hey, Mary Lou. Hi, Tina. Hey, Renelle. Hey, Elma. Hey, Sue-Ann. How are all my peeps tonight? Hey, Karen. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Delphia. Hey, Bridget. Hey, Cecilia. Thanks, Dolores. I love it too. Miss Cheryl Kendrick's in here. Either she made it or her daughter made it. Who made it for me, Cheryl? Hey, Kathy. Hey, Donna. Hey, Linda. I agree. Isn't it gorgeous? I love it. Hey, Sam. How are you? Every time I say something with something that starts with an S, this S-I-R-I, I'm glad you're relaxing, Evelyn. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Mary Lou. How is everyone tonight? So, hey, Willie. Thank you. I think it's gorgeous, isn't it? I tightened the neck. I'm not sure I needed it quite that tight, but I wanted y'all to see how gorgeous it is. It's beautiful. So, Cheryl, if you're still on here, if your daughter has a business doing this and she wants to tell everyone, put it in here. I know she's really busy though. She's really, really busy. She does a lot of stuff for her church. She's awesome. Hey, Ruth. Saving them too. That's okay, girl. I'm glad you're watching later. I don't know what the heck this thing's doing. That's a short one. We might be able to still use it. So, tonight we're going to make some angels, 2 angels. I had a request from one of my customers. Hey, Susan. See, everything... Every time that I say hi to someone's name that starts with an S, my S-I-R-I here comes on. Hey, Carla. So, hey, Sandy. So we're going to make, hey, Renelle, you're going to order your zip tie gun? You go, girl. Hey, Brenda. We're going to make some, one of my customers asked me, hey, Lillian. Hey, Nancy. If I would make a couple of small angels to match the large angels that she purchased, and I said, sure. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to make small angels, and you may recognize these angels when we get them done, because I did the large ones on the live. And hey, Esmelda. And they came out gorgeous. So we're going to be using my 401 tool tonight to help with these angels. Hey, Ann. Hey, Nancy. What is a zip tie gun? I'll show it to you. What it does is the zip ties tight, and it cuts them at the same time. And it saves a lot on your hands. Here's a zip tie gun. I used it last night. I don't have to use it tonight, but when I use the Unique in the Creek board with the zip ties, I will use it a lot. So, alright, so let's put the board down, and I have to ask you guys something for me. I had someone that was really upset with me last night because I did not see her comments. Apparently she commented 3 times. I didn't see them. I didn't see any of them. So if you see, hey Luana, if you see someone commenting and asking me questions and I don't answer, please help me out and tell me so-and-so wants to know so-and-so, because I never want any of my followers to feel like I'm ignoring them. Right, Esmelda? You saw me use it, didn't know what it was. Oh, gotcha, Nancy. So please, if someone is commenting and I'm not answering, it means I don't see them. And you know what? I know exactly what it feels like. Hey, Renelle. It did, Renelle. See, I'm not seeing them. You know me. My biggest thing with my lives is I want to make sure I answer everyone's comments. So, hey, Mary. So if someone is asking, hey, Willie, yes. You didn't answer, but I know you didn't see them all. Gail, I honestly did not see them. If I don't see them, she asked me something 3 times, I didn't see any of it. And I feel terrible because I never want any of my people to think I'm ignoring them. Hey, Diana. Because that's the way you feel when you see me respond to someone above you and below you. That doesn't mean your comment is there. Hey, Lisa, how are you, girl? Oh, goodness, will you be safe? I would feel terrible. Hey, Reba, if someone thinks I ignored them. Please, if you see someone asking me something and I don't answer them, please help me out and tell me so-and-so wants to know so-and-so. Because the last thing I ever want any of my people to think is that I ignore them. You have your answer, everyone. You will never get your project done. Right, Pat? Well, I still want to try. I still want to try. I don't ever want any of you to think that I'm ignoring you. I am, Gail. I'm going, but I'm a nervous wreck. Hey, Nellie. So please, if you are asking me something and I don't see it and you guys see it, please point it out and make sure I see it. So, my speech is over. Let's get started. All right. So this is going to be a little different, and it doesn't take hardly anything at all to make these. Hi, Shirley. Hey, Gail. Yes. This is the 4-in-1 tool. And how you make these angels is, hi, Elizabeth. You cut 12 pieces of mesh. Why am I nervous? Well, it's because every time I route the trip, it comes out longer and longer. And first it was 16 hours. Now today I routed with Rand McNally and it's saying 18 hours. And my husband's not coming, so I'm worried about the car. Hey, Linda, I'm just an overall worrywart. What can I say? I'll be fine when I get there, I hope, and when I get back. I'm looking forward to meeting all these great people that are going to be there. And if any of my peeps are there, please come up and give me a hug, because I won't know what you look like. So, you cut 12 pieces of mesh. Okay, one all white except one. I know, isn't this neat? Hi, Michelle. So this is what you do. You just get the mesh. No, Gail, are you kidding me, girl? I don't need to drive to the grocery store by myself. Hey, Carol. Thanks, Dolores. I know, right, Esmelda? Girl, I'm afraid to fly. I'm just afraid to wreck. So all you do is pull this like we do the sunflowers. And you grab the middle. And you don't fold them. Just put them down into your holder. Now, sometimes I use the my Bodabra for this. Hey, Christina. And I had this on the table, so I'm gonna try it. So you just keep pulling them, and then you flip them to the pretty side and just put them on your holder. So that's piece number 2. Keep on doing it, the same thing. These are 10 by 10. Thank you, Gail. I appreciate that. These are all cut 10 by 10. Hey, sweet Barbara, how are you? So you have 4 pieces. So after your 5th piece is when you put your colored piece on. If you're putting on a colored piece. I usually always put something on. You're welcome, Linda. Hi, Barbara. So after your 5th piece, you put your colored piece on. And normally I don't show this, so this is a special night because I always wanted to give these angels out as gifts, and I just wanted to keep them special. But I'm at the point in my business where I feel like I can share with all of my awesome followers. This is just plain old deco mesh, Ruth. Plain old deco mesh. So here's my colored piece. And you put that one in after your 5th one. Hey, Gail. Hi, Ann. 10 by 10, Ann. I cut them 10 by 10. So now this is 6 pieces total right now. Now you continue and put your other 6 pieces of white on. These are really simple to do, and they're fun. At Christmas time I made a lot of them. Awesome, Linda. Yes, I feel like I've driven. I know, Brenda. Really, Brenda? I know. My daughter says, I said, well, I figured it out. It's 1,138 miles. And if you go 60 miles an hour, that comes to a little over 18 hours. If you go 70 miles an hour, it comes to 16 hours, a little over 16. So my daughter says, is it all interstate, Mom? I said, yes. She says, we're going 80. I said, oh, Lord. So we decided to leave Wednesday night, and so we can cut off some of the trip. We were going to just leave Thursday morning at 5 a.m., but we decided to leave Wednesday night just to cut off some of the trip. So I'll be doing lives. And taking you guys with us down the road. Right, Nellie? Alright, so you just keep on doing the same thing with all 12 petals. There's 12 petals, 11, I always call them petals, but there's 11 white and 1 colored one. After you get to the top, you have to have something hold them down. when I went to a craft fair last year, and I was really at the point where I wanted to give up on craft fairs. I really was. Are you off of 75, Barbara? I don't think we go through North Carolina, girl. I would love to. We go through all of Florida, all of Georgia, all of Tennessee. Well, at least the skinny part of Tennessee. And a little piece of Kentucky. And then you make, you go into Illinois. All right, so now I have all 12 pieces on. Gotcha. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Ismelda, what kind of mesh are you using for this? Just plain old deco mesh, Ismelda. So then you get your zip tie, or your, what do you call these, Chanel stem, and put it around your bundle. Hey, Francis. Hey, Crystal, you made it, girl. Are you getting my messages? I told you to call me, girl. All right. I'm opposite of you, right? Okay, so you grab the Chanel stem and you twist it on tight, okay? And you leave part of it in the back because you make sure the pretty side's up. And then you kind of, we don't go through Ohio or Indiana, Michelle. I know I had to worry. I'm there now. Okay. Hey, Sharon. Hey, if you come up. Oh, this stupid Siri. I need to shut this thing off. All right, Crystal. So then you need to leave a little loop back here. And you could use this loop to hang it, or you can put it on top of your Christmas tree, whichever you prefer. Hey, Pamela. Took you. Really, Mary? Okay, so now you get your orange part where you put that orange, and that's where you separate your angel. And you get the orange part and fold it down. Let's see what side is prettier. Of course, it's the side that I didn't pick to be the prettiest, but that's okay. Thanks, Anna Marie. So you just fold this down, and as you can see, your angel has formed. So around here, the body, you get another Chanel stem, and you tie it around the body of your angel. Now in this piece right here, you can put any color you want. She requested to match the big angels, so that's what we're doing. Hey, Cindy. We are making a mesh angel, girl. Mesh angel. That's what this is. It measures about 12 inches when you're done. But as you can see, angel has formed. "12 pieces, Ismelda. 12 pieces, 6 for the bottom and 6 for the wings." So I'm just tying these really tight. And then I go through and I add some glue in the section where you separated it above the orange. You don't have to do this, but you know me with glue. I want to make sure it stays. I'm just adding it where I separated them in there. Then I put some in here, some glue inside the top hole right here. You're welcome. Sometimes I feel like there's no glue coming out, but I guess it's coming out. So I'm just going to hold that. So as you can see, this is the angel without the head at this point. So for the head, I use Christmas tree ornaments. So we're going to make this one silver. This is, I got it at Walmart. It's an Adtech. A-D-T-E-C-H. I had to bring the first one back. But this is the second one. So I have this it's a simple, what do you call these? Christmas tree ornament. So I'm going to glue it right here to make the head. This is a really simple project. I love making these. You're welcome, Christina. So we're going to make another one after this one. So as you can see, we have the angels so far. She's forming. Right, Evelyn? These are really simple to make. Oh, and I was telling you, I was about to give up on craft fairs last year. I'm not going to do any this year. It's too much work for what you know, it just doesn't work down here. This is a 1.5 inch ornament, Gail. It's 1.5 inch. You could use a 2 inch if you want, but I think the 1.5 inch. Oh, Cindy. So anyway, on my second craft fair, I didn't have these at the first one. I made a bunch of these angels. And okay, Lily before, I love these flowers. No, Ruth, I don't know. I have to look and see what they look like. I never heard of a calla lily. You're welcome, Gail. But anyway, I made a bunch of these angels and I sold out. I sold out of them. I wish I would have made more, because if it hadn't been for these, I wouldn't have done anything there either. Hey, Carol. Happy Thursday to you. So people like crosses and religious things, especially if you're doing craft fairs at a church. They really like religious things. So that gave me faith in the craft fairs again, because I was pretty down after I sold these for $20, and that's what I sell them for, $20, and I make a smaller one yet. I have one hanging on the board, hanging on my wall. I look at it every day. See this one? This is made out of the 6-inch mesh, and I sold these for $8 or $10. I can't remember now. It was last year. But these are $20 if anyone would like one. I've already got 2 sold. These 2 are sold because she would like it to match her angel that she purchased. Okay, so now, since this is silver, you get a Chanel stem, the sparkly ones. You make a little circle get the chenille stem to go over her head. Right, Gail? Oh, Diane, how you doing, girl? And just fold it down. You see how I did that? I just made a circle, fold it down, and I don't think we need it this long, so I'm going to cut some of it off. I found all kinds of strapping. They aren't called strapping. Awesome, Barbara. So just, oh, well, that's not the right tool. Where's my, oh, it's out already. All right, just, you don't need it this long. Yes, Carol, I'm going to make another one. So, really, Diane? So you go back here and you are going to cover up this, the back of your, oh, crud, I made this too short. I have to do that one again. Don't do what I just did. I made it too short. But that's okay, because we'll use those pieces for the ribbon. Ugh. Let me measure it this time. Alright, here you go again. Just curl it and just wrap it around like this. And now let me see how long I need it. Well, let's see. Probably about like that. Let me get one of my fingers out. Because you know me, I'll be gluing my finger. Do you, Diane? Yeah, sometimes it's just not long enough, so I make sure I measure it. So we're going to put it on. I wondered if you got new speakers, Reba. So you just get glue. Glue it on all the way down there. And stick on your chenille stem. Are you, Gina? That'd be awesome. I'm going to cut that one little piece off. Just a little bit too long. Well, let's see. Maybe I could just stick it down in there. There we go. Alright, so you're just covering up this the back of your, oh, what do you call it? Christmas ornament. That's all these are, is a Christmas ornament. So you can see how she's forming. Hopefully. Yes, we all want to know, Barb. We all want to know. I'm going to put a little bit more glue under there. Thanks, Nancy. to hold it just a little longer because I want to make sure it dries good. Thanks, Christina. Thanks, Donna. Thanks, Carla. I thought, I didn't think I'd ever share these, but I've come to a point where I have some awesome followers, and it's time. Just time to show my appreciation to all of you. Okay, so now you have to cover up these things, right? You don't want those showing. I mean, you could. It wouldn't hurt, doesn't hurt anything to leave them showing, but I cover them up. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Georgie. Oh, this stupid thing. So I'm going to put a little bit more glue on this middle piece. Are you? Yes. Hey, Candy Girl. All right. I do, Leanne. I always use the sealer because you see, look at this. This is just regular old deco mesh, and you see there are no frays. No frays. If you try cutting this with a regular thing, it will fray. Okay, so I made these little bows out of the same ribbon that was on the angel. So we're going to put that right there and cover that chenille stem up. We're making mesh angels, Georgie. So we're going to put some glue here, and this bow is going to cover up that chenille stem. Hold it on good. Right, Renelle? How you doing, Candy? But I've almost lost my voice completely. I'm going to the doctor next week. But I'm wondering if anyone has any home remedies that may help me until then. Hot tea and honey, or hot tea and lemon, Christina. Hey, Becky. Try hot tea and lemon or hot tea and honey. Have you tried any of that? You're fine, Elaine. Oh, I'm going to make another one after this, so you're good, girl. You doing okay? We just made the orange one first. This is the silver one. Okay, so now part of the bow also had this ribbon in it. So we're going to cover up this waistband with this ribbon. Hi, Faye. You're welcome, Elaine. Let us know how you're doing with it. Honey for sure. I just want to make sure this is glued. It seems to still want to move a little, so you're welcome, Christina. I hope it helps. That seems good. Okay, so that angel, like I said, it also had this ribbon on it. So we're going to fold it in half and tie it around the waist just to cover up this chenille stem. At least cover it up a little bit. Okay. just covering up that chenille stem that we used for her waist. Get over there. Where's my fingers? Oh. I get that just a little bit tighter. Cut that just a little bit shorter. Just a little bit more glue on the front here. I don't know what they're called, Gail. They don't have a number. They just say stainless. I got them at Waterman's Loft. And they're discontinued, of course. So they don't say what kind they are. Ouch. Alright, so what you think? So we have one more step that I usually do to these. I get a little piece of ribbon. Hi, Marlene. Get a little piece of ribbon. Thanks, Sam. And right here, back here, well, this is too short. Thanks, Tina. This is the last step. I know, right, Nancy? We're making mesh angels, Matthew. Thanks, Carla. So right back here where we put this chenille stem, I also add a piece of this white ribbon. Just add a piece of this white ribbon so that in case you want to hang her up, you have the opportunity to do so. So you have two ways. You could use this. You could put her on your Christmas tree top if you want. Thanks, Marlene. Or you could hang her up with the hanging ribbon. Either way. If you use the ribbon, you can just fold this part down like this. And it was so weird because I had these at my auction, or I told you, at the craft fair, and somebody was trying to hang it from the halo. I thought, that's the halo. You don't use the halo to hang up an angel. So this one's complete. What do y'all think? Isn't it gorgeous? It runs about 12 inches. Yep, exactly 12 inches. So if anybody would like one, I sell them for $20 plus shipping. And this one's done. So I think matches pretty good. Thanks, Carol. Thanks, Faye. You could use any color you want. You can make her all white or any color. Are you, Evelyn? Good. Yeah, they're very simple and easy. All right, so let's make another one because we have an order for 2 of them. Thanks, Christina. Yep, if anyone wants one, just let me know. They're $20 plus shipping. So we're going to put her to the side. Hey, Ann. Hi, Dee Dee. Oh, I have one of these. Thanks, Iris. All right, let's make another one. Remember, you need 12 cuts of mesh, 11 white, and then the 1 colored one. Unless you're making all white, then you could use just cut 12. Anna, it wouldn't be much because they're not very heavy at all. Depends where you live, but it wouldn't be much because they're very light, very light. And they would go in a really small box. Right, I had the little ones all over my tree. Hey, Teresa, you're not late. You're just in time to see our second angel. So, again, 10 by 10 piece of mesh, pull it tight, or not tight, just pull it, and then turn it to the pretty side and put it down into your holder. Hi, Sheila. Keep on doing the same thing. A Tammy won Lori's live stream. Tonight was her last one, I think. Thank you, Carol. If you have not followed my page, please do so. We're trying to get to 3,000 followers. Hi, Linda. Welcome. And if you want to know when I'm live again, type alert and alert again when you get the message from the bot. And you'll know when I send out my notifications. Just let Brenda, she was nice enough to do much hair tonight. Is that normal? The video just stopped? Really, Anna? Just left Brenda. She was nice enough to do much. Oh, you're fine, Darlene. We're just starting another angel. This is a 4-in-1 tool, Donna. Is that what you mean? 4-in-1 tool. And this is just regular old deco mesh, Marlene. Thanks, Evelyn. Hi, Roxanne. Okay, so just I always lost count. I have 4 up there. I need 1 more. Hey, Venus. And now it's time for the colored one. If you're going to put a colored one in, you put it after 5 pieces. And I apologize because my bot does get a little haywire. It's not me. It sends out a lot of messages. If you just answer it once and then it should be okay. Hey, Marlene, you're welcome. But if you are getting my notifications, you don't have to sign up again. It's only for people that are not. So you just keep doing the same thing. These are 12 cuts of mesh, 11 white, and then the 1 colored one. See, this is another thing that this 4-in-1 tool does. Makes bows, it holds your mesh, it holds 50 yards of ribbon, 3 of them. It's great, it's a great tool. And there's 3 sections where you can put a double post in. So if you have a lot of mesh, you can put it in all 3. And if you want to have it folded ahead of time, you can. When you do these craft shows, what did you sell them for? Donna, I sold the large ones for, I don't remember if they were 18 or 20, and the small ones were 10 or 12, something like that. But now mesh is a little more expensive, so I sell it for 20. ProboTheHand.com, Donna. It's called the 4-in-1 tool. You get it at Probo the Hand. So you put 5 white and 1 color. Correct, Georgie. 5 white, then 1 color, then 6 more white. Faye, it's at ProboTheHand.com. Probo the Hand. Same people that makes the what do you call the big bow maker. 12, Elaine. 11 white and 1 colored one. So after I'm done with these, I'm going to show you. People always ask if you could use chenille stems in the Unique in the Creek board. You're welcome. And so I'm going to show you how you can load the Unique in the Creek board with chenille stems, not zip ties. I used to use the Bodabra all the time, Donna, but I always have this on my table now. Yes, the Pro Bow. So I use this. Hey, Brenda from Seminole, Florida. Where is that? Tell me. We go camping at Big Cypress. Is it near there? And we also go to Brighton. Alright, so you get a chenille stem now. Make sure you hold them tight. And wrap it around this bundle. 4-in-1 tool. What did you say there? Is 4-in-1 tool. Is that what you mean, Roxanne? Hey, Kathy. You're welcome, Donna. Oh, it's near St. Petersburg. Oh, okay. You're fine, Mariana. Hey, Susan. Welcome. Boy, I'm going to shut this thing off so fast. So you remember, you tie this piece on and you make your loop in the back with the leftover chenille stem. 5 white, 1 colored, and then 6 white. 12 total, right? Can you Georgie, you can use a zip tie. However, if you're going to use this for a Christmas tree top, Brenda, these are mesh angels. That's the purpose of this loop behind you. So if you're not going to use it for that, then absolutely you can use zip tie. Alright, so now you're going to grab it where the colored one is and fold it down. And now you have the start of your angel. You can, Carol. Oh, are you talking to me? What are you meant? Yeah. 10 by 10, Susan. Alright, so now you get another chenille stem and put it in around this bundle. Hi, Linda. You're good, Linda. We're gonna make possibly a wreath after this. See how late it is, but I'm gonna definitely show you how to put chenille stems in the Unique in the Creek board. So just tighten it up. So if you guys are going to craft fairs at churches, these things sell. At least they did here. It's the only thing I sold. I didn't sell any, very few wreaths, very few, but I did sell a lot of these. For some reason this one's extra long. I must have used a shorter one earlier. Hey Jean. Hey Teresa. How are you guys? Susan, I believe I sold the large ones for 18 or 20. I think, now that I think about it, I kept thinking they're 20 now because the mesh is more expensive than it was then. For 20, right. And then the smaller ones I sold for 8 or 10, something like that. Because you could also use 6-inch mesh and make them with 6-inch mesh. You make it the same way. But they're 20 right now if anyone wants them, plus shipping. And shipping shouldn't be too high because they're really light. I'm okay. The same, Barbara, the same way I cut the 10-inch or the 6-inch mesh, I cut them 10 inches. But this is 10-inch mesh. So you add some glue underneath this wing section. And I also add it in between here just to keep the body straight. Hey Carol, you're good girl. Hey Karen. Yikes, that glue came squirting out of there. So as you can see, it's already formed an angel without the head. This one's going to be gold to match the angel it goes with. You could use any color, any type of ornaments. You could use sparkle ones. You could use, like this one, as you can see, the ornament on this one, I used like a silver, just a little bit different. This one, I'm going to use a shiny one. Karen, with 6-inch mesh, you cut that in inches. I cut them 10 inches. Is that what you mean, Roxanne? Hey, Dawn. We're making mesh angels, Dawn. So you get, I take the thing off of them, you know, where you put your hook, and we're gonna glue it. I don't need this anymore, so we're gonna put this up. Yes, I cut them 10 inches. Did Maxine ask a question and I missed it? If you use 6-inch mesh, you cut them in 10 inches. That's what I do. You could cut them smaller, 6 by 6 if you want, but I cut them 10. I don't see Maxine's question. Yes, Georgie. These are Christmas ornaments. I'm just putting up all my other stuff that I don't need. Alright, so now I get the ornament and use, this is what I use. I always use these for the head on these. You could use these for treetops, or these are 1.5 inch, Shirley. Hey, Eva. Oh, goodness. Awesome, girl. 12, Linda. 12 pieces of mesh. 6 on the bottom, 6 white, 1 colored one if you choose to put a colored one in it, and then 6 on the top for the wings. I'm just letting this dry. This is the important part, so you want to make sure that it dries well. Did I put glue in there? I don't remember putting glue in there. This is 10 inches, Carla. Thanks, Cecilia. Watching glue dry, right, Carol? Oh, Anna Marie, I'm happy I hooked you, girl. If you type alert and alert again, you'll know when I'm live again. And if you follow my page, there's another way. I think there's 3 dots at the top or something. You click on notifications, turn on notifications. Alright, so now we're going to get this Chanel stem. We're using gold this time. We're going to make the circle and just tighten it. I must have the worst internet company ever, it seems. But most of the time that I try to watch your lives, I get kicked off every couple of minutes. I've tried. Oh no, Helen. Decided that it must be my internet company. Oh, that's sad. Girl, you don't know what I've been through with my internet. You wouldn't believe it. Just type alert right here, Anna Marie. Right in the comments. If you're not already getting my notifications, just type alert right in the comments. And then you'll get another message from the bot. Type alert again. The bot is the computer. And sometimes it goes crazy. I apologize. I'm afraid to mess with it because it's working. I'm afraid if I mess with it, it'll quit working altogether. So sometimes it gets a little carried away. Just ignore it. Right, Christina? It would be. Alright, so now we're going to glue this on like we did the other one. Just cover up that spot. You had me at mesh. Oh, Gail. So we're gonna just stick it or make it put some pretty good glue back here to hold this halo on. Oh, you're having trouble with your internet, Anna Marie. I hate internet, I'll tell you. I had to, everyone that has been following me, okay, Candy, knows what I have been through with my internet. I finally got a hold of a good cable guy who knew what he's doing and told me we had to run a hot wire data cable from my house modem to my shed. I am now, Brenda. Did you say something earlier? I'll go back and look, but this is the first one I've seen. Oh, I love making mesh angles. I made several last year. Awesome, Brenda. I'm sorry I missed that one. Please, please, if I miss your comment, do not hesitate to ask again, because I feel terrible. Someone thought I was ignoring her last night, and I just didn't see them. I didn't see her comments, and I feel terrible. I never ever want you to think I have ignored you, and I'm asking all my peeps, if you see someone commenting that I don't see, please tell me, because I never want anybody to feel like I'm ignoring them. Because sometimes you do feel like that on lives. I felt like it myself, but I truly think the person just don't see them. Thanks, Patricia. Hey, girlfriend, how you doing, Carolyn? So here's the gold so far. She's coming along. Thanks, Linda. Click on the 3 little dots you see. Apparently they're somewhere. I don't see them, but somebody told me they're there. And turn on notifications. Hey, Carm. Thanks, Ellen. Alright, so I think she's pretty dry back here. I'm going to add a little bit. Did I see you earlier, Linda? I'm not sure. What do you use for the head? Linda, it's just a Christmas tree ornament. 1.5 inch Christmas tree ornament. So you see this thing back here? You could put it on top of your Christmas tree if you want to. Silver, similar to the one you used, was $5 a roll, and the gold simple vintage, it was $5.95 a roll, but they have all kinds. Awesome, Barbara, thank you. Thanks, Darlene. Yes, I felt terrible when that person messaged me and said she will never watch again, and I thought, oh my gosh, what happened? And she told me, she asked me something 3 times and I didn't answer her, and I feel terrible. I felt terrible. We finally worked it out, and I got her to understand I truly didn't see, and I'm grateful that we were able to work it out, because I never want anyone to think I'm ignoring you, ever. So, alright, so here's part of it. So now this angel, the large angel, had this type of ribbon on it. Aw, thanks, Susan. Top. Thanks, Evelyn. Yeah, I know it wasn't my fault, but I still felt terrible. I absolutely felt terrible. I private messaged her, and I apologized profusely because I really didn't see her comments. So I'm very grateful that I got her to understand. Because sometimes I feel like I'm being ignored on other people's lives. I really do. But I just think they have so many commenting that it's hard to see them all. But I knew how she felt, and I don't ever want anyone to feel like that on my lives. I did make the little bows, Donna. I can show you how I did it. Very simple. I'll show you with the silver or the gold. Right, Carol? Yeah, I made the little bows. Right now I'm making it dry. I know, Evelyn. That's why I know you were here, and I know if those comments were coming through, you would have answered for me and you would have told me that they were happening. So something was going on with them. You're welcome, Donna. And I've told her that I have people that watch for me, and if ever that happens, please tell me. Yep, I felt pretty bad about it. Alright, I think this is dry. Hey Linda, I think I said hi to you. They do, Donna. They do filter them out. They had to, because if she has 3 times the same thing and no one told me, they had to be getting filtered out. You do, Evelyn. You're my bestest girl. You're fine, Candy. I know, Delphia, right? Well, hopefully my lives will grow like that, but we'll see. I'm happy with the awesome followers that I have. I know, Roxanne. I felt terrible. Okay. So let's get, did I glue that one? I always think I didn't, but I think I did. I always put glue in the middle here. Alright, let me show you how I did these bows. Listen, I'm not good at bows, so oh, I love you too, Dawn. So all I did was I got the ribbon, I put it away, so I'll show you on this ribbon how I did the bows. I folded them in half like this, and I made a loop on this side, and then I left a little bit of a tail. Thanks, Sue. I don't know, Delphia. I think she was really frustrated, and I understand because I've been there. So, and then you fold it again, and you leave the loop that you want, the length. And I'm not going to cut it, but popular designer joined me. I was so thrilled. I sent a message to them about a package I sent to them, and they didn't, but left my group. But I still follow both and support them because that's right, Christina, because you're the better person. That's why. I'm going to play around with these, thinking of trying. Awesome, Kathy. So I just made two loops like this. Can you see them? And leave the tail, match the tail. And then I just got a piece of chenille stem and just wrapped it around the middle to hold it into a bow. And that's all I did for the bows. Very simple. That's all I did. No, she apologized. We both worked it out, and I'm so glad we did, because I never want anyone to be upset with me for something like that, ever. Yep, she did apologize, and so did I, and it all worked out. Thankfully, it all worked out. Right, Donna? That's all there is to it. Just like this and like this. And then just put a chenille stem around the middle. Don't go crazy trying to do anything else, and it'll hold the bow. Okay, so now this angel had the gold bow. Oh, Helen, so sorry. What size and type of mesh you used? Helen, these are 10 by 10 pieces of just plain old white deco mesh. Just plain old deco mesh. I do not want to be rude, but could anyone tell me what page is? I don't even know what it is, Janet. I don't know what her page is called. I just follow her, so I don't know what it's called. Oh, all right, Candy. Candy's got my back. I love you, girl. I love what you do because. Aw, thanks, Tina. That's it, Monkeys Creations. My first time watching you. I'd like to see more. Awesome, Frida. Just type alert and alert again when you get the message, and follow my page, Wreaths by Connie M. Alright, so this bow, this angel had a gold bow, so we're going to put that around her waist. I'm just folding it in half, and we're going to put it around her waist. Hey, Anna girl, how are you? Thanks, Linda. So if anyone wants them, they're $20 plus shipping, and the shipping really shouldn't be that expensive because they're not that heavy. And I cut this. Yes, Renelle. I don't see it happen. Renelle, I didn't see your comments either, girl. I swear, Facebook must have been doing something last night. Renelle, you know I don't ignore you. You're one of my followers and my peeps. I'd never ignore you. I'd never ignore anyone ever. Not intentionally, that's for sure. I'm all right, Anna. I'm okay, girl. Alright, so we're just going to put some glue back here. No volume. Barbara, go out and come back in. Lots of stores mess with internet. They do, Linda, and a lot of people are having $20, Renee. $20 plus shipping. I did miss you, Sherry. Where you been, girl? How's your air conditioner going? You get it fixed yet? Did I miss your comment? Oh, I'm hating this. Been messing up for a while now. Mine was messing up last night, bats, because of storms. Right, Evelyn? I know. I think it messes with the satellites, so makes everyone's act up. Hey, Willie. I'm just glad I'm not the only one it happens to. Right, Willie? It's not. You're not the only one. And girl, I would never, ever ignore you either. I wouldn't ignore any of you. Please know that. So happy I found you. Aw, so happy to have you, Donna. Hugs back to you. I've tried the 21-inch mesh, Brenda, and it was pretty floppy, so I didn't do it again. I only made 2, and unless you get really stiff mesh, I thought it was kind of floppy. Do you do any colors? I do, Renee. Any colors? Anna Marie, where is Binbrook? I'm live until I get done. I've gone 4 hours before and had to hurry up and say goodnight, and yes, I have people watching for me. Candy's one, Evelyn's one, so you're in a sauna. Oh, I feel you, girl. I don't know how you're doing it. You need to get that air conditioner fixed. Okay, so we're going to put one little more dab of glue under the front. Strings. Alright, so one last step for this. Christmas near Hamilton, Altaria. Oh, gotcha. Are you on Eastern Standard Time, Anna Marie, like us? Or are you on a different time zone? You go sit in the car. I don't blame you, girl. I don't blame you one bit. All right, so you get this ribbon, fold it in half. Thanks, Carla. Hey, Holly, welcome. You don't, oh gosh, no AC, Anna? Yeah, but you're up north. Poor little Sherry, she's here in Florida. It's 10:15. That's what it is here, too. Delphia, you're an hour behind us, I think. All right, so I got just a piece of ribbon and I folded it in half. 12 a.m. Right, now we've been here late. I don't know what fairies are, Donna. What are fairies? I don't know what they are, so I must not make them, but I could. All right, so I'm just going to put some glue here for this white ribbon. I'm in Southeast Florida, Linda, near West Palm Beach. Ah, Anna Marie, you guys are getting it too. A lot of people are getting these storms. You're in Asheville, North Carolina, Renee? I love that area. Right, Anna? I hope it's not hot in Illinois. I've been watching for the convention. Oh, there are angels without halos? Oh, that's easy enough. Is that what fairies are? Angels without halos? Well, I could do that. Really, Linda? She makes that, oh yeah, she wraps it around their head. I've seen that. Michigan has lots of rain. I know, Linda. My sister-in-law lives up there. We watch their weather, what they are. I had a friend ask me if I make them, and no, I don't. Oh, gotcha, Donna. Raining all week there. It has cooled off here since storm moved through. That's what happens up north, but it sure don't happen here in Florida. Oh, it's the same as an angel, no halo. Okay. Oh, I hope it stays like that, Mary Lou. I hope it stays like that. My luck, it'll get up to 90 when I get there. Okay, so another angel complete. Folding Dampier was even going to put the furnace back on. Really, Anna Marie? Oh, geez. Now the little ones made on unique board. She will have to watch a video. Right. So I made these for one of my customers. She asked me to make little ones to match the big ones she ordered. Awesome, Nancy. So I'm hoping she's liking it. I don't know. I think she might be here, but I'm not sure. So she gets a sneak peek of what they look like. Thanks, Linda. Dan Otto, how adorable. Thanks, Susan. Lori makes with the eyelashes, and she does her wings different than you. Right, Nellie? Yeah. Shreveport. Love them both. Thanks, Evelyn. So here's both of them, what we made, and you know the area I shared. I'm going to make one sweet. Here's both the angels. I'm hoping she's here now. I'm hoping she's liking them. Awesome. We had a storm this evening and the wind fears rain was heavy here. Really, Brenda? You like both colors, Mary Lou? Yes, they could go on your Christmas tree. You see these loops back here? You could hang them right on the top of your Christmas tree. Last year, I made a bunch of little ones and hung them all over my tree. It looks so pretty. Awesome, Anna Marie. This is the larger one, Helen. These are $20 plus shipping. What to make with my extra cuts? Right, if you have leftover mesh. So here's the little one. I'll show you the little one. I always have it hanging and looking at me. You know now. Thanks, Venus. So we're gonna get these ready to be mailed out, and let's do some unique in the creaking. Yes, that would be Teresa. All right, so I'm gonna get the unique in the creek board. The little one is, let's see, 8 inches, about a little over 8. No, it's about 7.5 inches. The little ones. So we're gonna put these up and get the unique in the creek board out. And I'm gonna show you how to put chenille stems on them instead of the zip ties. And this is the character board we're going to use tonight. Let me put the ribbons and stuff away. Because this table's just not big enough, so I don't need anything extra on it, that's for sure. I can't ever keep the pins that were in them to begin with. You guys have that problem? The pins just always go away. Thanks, Mariana. I always lose the pins. Just get another one. Like usual, just get another one and then I'll find the one I lost. You accidentally bought 5 of the character boards? Yes, Darlene, they're made with 6-inch mesh. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, 6-inch, the same size that the Dollar Tree has. That size. Let me put this stuff up. Get it out of the way. Volume, my earphone died. Awesome, Barbara. I know, I've been going through earphones too. So this is the character board, unique in the creek character board. You use a rubber band due to auto parts storing it. Okay, you guys must be talking because can you do a dragon? Jane, I've never done a dragon. So I have no idea how to do it. Does Unique in the Creek have dragon downloads? I know speakers lately they're not made good. So I've never done a dragon, Jane. I don't know if I could or not. If they have one, I could. But these are the digital downloads that Unique in the Creek have. One of them. And you put them on the character board. Oh, to hold my straight pins. Oh, yeah. That would be good, Delphia. Then maybe I wouldn't lose so many. I'm always losing the suckers. They're always, I don't know where they go. But anyway, this is a character board. Let me show you a plain one. Let's see if I can find a blank one. I know I have them. course, they're all taped. Let me untape these dumb old things. You got me on your TV? That's awesome, Carol. Do you, Delphia? Yeah, I bet they work good. I'll watch. Awesome, Anna. Sherry. Okay. So these are the character boards, and I'm going to untape them because that's how they come. They come taped together when you buy a bunch of them. And awesome, Renelle. That'd be neat to watch it live on your TV. I've never done that. Okay, Candy. Alright, so I'm trying to get the tape off. These are what the character boards look like. Pattern for putting the clown together. I'm not sure what you mean, Janet. Yes, I don't know why they tape it. Well, it's probably easier for them to ship, Melena, but sometimes it's hard to get the tape off. Hey, Tammy. Alright, so this is what they look like blank. You see the rough parts in the middle. That's the part you Mod Podge their digital downloads on, which is one of these. And they have lots of downloads. I think Lori said she has like over 500 now. Looks like I need to go look. Because I haven't seen the new ones. Alright. And you see that these holes are going different than the flower board. The flower boards go like this around. Won't put it up. Really, Holly? Zip ties will tear the paper they are wrapped in. Oh, really, Elaine? Bought a board and two with clown faces, but can't find where to get instructions. Oh, gotcha, Janet. You mean you could do whatever you want on them? Usually on a clown, you put red and white. Whatever you want, just use half of the board and put some white, and then the bottom half put some red for the collar. Anything you want really will work. But if I get a clown face, I'll show you, Janet. I don't have any right now. So, alright, so you go and after this is Mod Podged on, then you see the holes here. They're a little different than the round ones or the flower boards. So I put the Chanel stems in here, the inside hole. Janet, the best thing I would do is use the poof method, or you could use ruffles and cut them 10 inches. The poof method, I would use 8 inches, nothing more. So you put it in this hole and up this hole and just turn it. Put it in this hole and up this hole. You're welcome, Janet. You're not asking me anything and I'm missing it, Holly, are you? You must be talking to someone else, right? Hopefully. Sometimes the Mod Podge gets in these holes. Just poke them through. Just go in there. Yeah, I got some Mod Podge in the hole when I was putting the download on there. So just go in this hole and and come up this hole. And then just twist. Again here. And this is how you put chenille stems. Oh, okay, Holly. Would come with the boards. No, Janet, there's so many different things you can do with them. They couldn't possibly send you instructions. But this is, I'm using chenille stems tonight instead of the zip ties. Just to show you that it's possible. No, instructions don't come with the boards. So many people doing lives now that they figure that's how you'll get the instructions. For some reason, I feel like on the character boards, I do better with chenille stems than the zip ties. Aw, you're welcome, Janet. Yes, Lori has done them too at uniqueinthecreek.com. She has several videos. What's the word on the zip tie gun? Holly, I think it's pretty good, but we'll see. We'll keep plugging with it and see how we do. I know it's better on my hands, that's for sure. That is what we do in here, help each other. Yes, Evelyn, that's what we do. So if you hear me say Connie's Peeps, it's because I have a group. Oh, okay, Janet. I have a group called Connie's Peeps. It's free, and all we do in there is share our ideas and hang out with our peeps. So that's why I keep saying my peeps. Anyone could join. I know, I saw it. I saw her use it. I did see that. So sometime I'm going to I did a video on Mod Podging the centers on the board. If you go back through my videos, you'll see it says Mod Podging on Unique in the Creek, something like that. You don't like the clowns? A lot of people don't like clowns. I like them if they're happy face. I don't like the scary faces. Is it also possible to use them on the flower instead? Yes, Helen. You can definitely use chenille stems on the flower board instead. Is it as packaging? Holly, you need to get it out and try it, girl. Yes, get that zip tie gun out and try it. Right, Melena? That's great. Also, there are some people that do lives on making different wreaths. These boards. Lori's very helpful in making a wreath, but what she's doing, answering questions. Just, aw, thanks, Elaine. Yes, you could use these on the flower board with no trouble. If you don't have zip ties. Mine's out, but can't figure it out. Oh, Sherry, did you watch me last night, girl? Go watch my video last night. I show you how to use it. Did you watch last night and still not be able to figure it out? So this color on this digital. Good night, Willie. God bless you too, girl. Sleep well. What is Chanel stem? Is that just a pipe cleaner? Yes, Janice. That's just a pipe cleaner. They call them Chanel stems. Do you care if we show other crafts? What do you mean, Carla? So you're fine, Holly. Don't you have to love that spell check? Just line the tail up with it and then cuts it off when done. Yes. You have to put it underneath the teeth. Okay, Sherry. Well, last night I showed how to use that gun. I got the hang of it after a while. Alright, so now the outside row, you're welcome, Janice, is these holes here. So you're going to have to share this hole with this hole. So you just put them in here like this and come out the outside hole. You can share the holes if you have to. Oh, it does, Ellen. Good night. Have a good night. Where about are you? Oh, Sherry. Okay. Oh, darn. I thought I had enough Chanel stems out, and I didn't. Have to get some more. Night, Carol. Are you going to bed, too? I'm sure it's easier. My brain is just getting old. Sherry, girl. You're just like the rest of us. I'm just getting more Chanel stems out. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more. Yeah. Yay, retirement, right, Holly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I'm not sure if we're going to do the whole wreath tonight, but I do want to show you how you can use Chanel stems. Oh, okay, Carol. So we're just going to put them in like this. You can, like I said, you can share this other hole. This one right here, you can share it and add another Chanel stem to it. This right here is just your hanging, where you put your hanging cord. You could use zip ties, Chanel stem, or wire, whatever you want to use, you can use. I usually always use a zip tie, just seems easier. So I'm going to get one out. Aw, that's okay, Kathy. Well, hi, girl. How are you? I'm glad you like the angels. Just put them in these 2 holes, the zip ties, and come out the back. But again, you don't have to use zip ties. You could use wire or Chanel stems. Me too, Holly. I'm with you, girl. So when you use these boards, especially on this row, you can't make your poofs too big because it will cover up your sign, and you don't want that. So I usually don't ever go bigger than 8-inch poofs on that inside row. And I kind of like to always use the poof method on these. But you could use any method you want. That's always my go-to method. This board I love the saying and I love the download. It's just the color was hard to match. Because it's not blue. I don't know. I thought this color. What do you guys think? You think that matches? Yep. Me too, Michelle. What do you guys think? Do you think that matches? I had a hard time matching that color. You think so, Evelyn? All right. A bit. How would you mail an angel much smaller than wreaths are? Kathy, are you talking about the angels I made tonight? Geez, Sherry. It's hard to see it. Yeah. Thanks, Anna Marie. I just love this saying. It says, "This is us, our life, our story, our home." During school bus. Right, Holly? I guess I'm the oldest on here. You're not the oldest, Venus. All right, so we're going to use some of this burlap on the bottom. I don't know if I have enough, but I should make sure I have another roll of it before I decide to use it. Hold on, guys. I have to see if I have another roll of this. Ah, darn, I don't have another roll. Well, I don't think we're going to be using this one for the poops, because I don't have another roll, so we'll use the beige one instead for the poops. Me too, Holly. Kathy, these little angels, I save all my little boxes that come from Amazon, and girl, there's a lot of them. So that's how I would mail them, in those little boxes. So I'm just gonna gather this up. This is like a beige color, kind of neutral. And just start here where there's a double hole. Amazon to the rescue. Yep. So just start here and twist. And I usually cut this little piece off, not all of it, of course, just to make it even. And we're going to make, let's see, I think we'll make 8-inch poofs, or let's try 6-inch for a change. Let's try and see what 6-inch looks like. 4, 5, 6. So we're going to use 6-inch poofs on this inside row. Girl, don't ask me, Carla. I'm lucky I got it on the iPad. Ah, okay, Kathy. All right, so we're gonna do, yeah, I think 6 inches is enough. Other thing is, I'll have to keep counting because I know we're 10 inches. You know what? I'm going to put this on the mesh holder. It'll work easier. It'll work better. Maybe Renelle can help you, Carla. I sure can't. Yeah, I have Comcast too. So you just measure out 6 inches and then put it in the next chenille stem. And just I poof as I go. You could go back and poof later if you want. But as you can see, if you make them too big, then when you puff them up, they'll cover your sign. So you don't want that to happen. Getting off, I keep knowing this new med is a pain. All right, Kathy, sleep well, girl. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. To stop working my late 30s because of autoimmune and diabetes brought on by one of the meds I had to take in the beginning of my illness. It's been easy. Well, I hope you're better now, Christina. So, yeah, just go all around and make 6 inches. Measure from the point of your chenille stem, like right here, over 6 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's where you grab your mesh and put it in the next one. Oh, really, Barbara? You set off the metal detector? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really? Wow, I didn't know that could happen. Yes, so you guys help her because I sure as heck can't. Debbie, hey Debbie, I wanted to tell you I haven't had a chance to go looking for your frame. It'll probably have to wait till after convention. My niece, oh gosh, I didn't know that could happen. I guess you guys have to bring your medical records with you when you go to the airport. Yeah, I'll have to wait till after convention, girl. I haven't had a chance to go looking for them. 20 inches. Might have to look through Roku. That seems sad that you'd have to bring your medical records with you to the airport. Yeah, that would work, Linda. They should make stuff like that. Okay, thanks, Debbie. And it's sad that I have to count 6 times. If it was 10, it'd be easier. You need to take your Sharpie and put a dots every 6 inches, right, Helen? I know, but see, I always have it in a different spot, so yes, Collinsville, Illinois. Yeah, I carry a card for my stent too. But the stents aren't made out of metal. They're made out of something else. I forget. Nickel, I think it is. Geez, I guess you do. All right, Carla, you take care. Is it Janice? Collinsville's right by your house? Well, he still has the ticket sales open. He said he's going to leave them open. So, as you can see, 6 inches is enough, I think. If you made them much bigger, then it would go into the middle too much. So, you don't want that. I've used 8-inch poofs before. They're $3.50, Lillian. $3.50 for 2 days, and if you want the business day, I think it's another $100. It's next weekend, Janice. 27th, 28th, whatever Friday and Saturday is. I think it's 27th, 28th. You get patted down, Nancy. If any of you guys are going, you make sure you come up and give me a big old bear hug. Yes, a week from tomorrow. Thursday is the business day, though. So it's actually a week from today. They're really bad for those. I know, Anna Marie. I agree. Meet and greet is Thursday. It's also the business day. I'm a truck driver. Thursday's also the business day. I don't know if I'll be home by Friday, but I will be home Saturday. Ah, bummer, Janice. I don't know if you could get 1 day. You could ask Scott. Maybe you can get just a 1-day ticket. Alright, so now we're to the end, and I always undo the the Chanel stem to add this last one. 28th and 29th is the actual convention, and then they're having a business day, which is next Thursday. You have to pay extra for that. I think it's an extra $100. I didn't get that one. Right, Janice? Okay, so this is why I told you to start this where there's 2 Chanel stems. Because then you can just go right over to the next one to go to the next row. Now on this row, I'm going to make the poofs 8 inches because I'm not concerned with the sign. But remember to glue this little piece down that you started with. I don't know, know, Debbie, I never looked into the plane ticket. We're just driving. So you glue this down. To make sure you hold that little piece that you cut off, where you started. So I put glue on the board to hold that piece down. Debbie, it is too long for me. It's 16 hours. It's about 16 hours. Some things said 18 hours. It's 1,138 miles. Faye, I'm going with my daughters and my sister and my granddaughter. Alright, so here we're going to do 8-inch poofs on the outside. Awesome, Holly. My drive gets longer, Delphia. You're not kidding. Yeah, every time I look up something, it tells me a different amount of hours. I'm thinking, oh, jeepers. What have I got myself into? My husband's not going, Debbie. I think that's why I'm a little nervous, because, driving without my husband, if in case, God forbid, we have car trouble. Alright. If you're flying, don't wear sequins on clothing. It sets scans off. Really, Nancy? Didn't know that. I'm going with my daughters, my 2 daughters, and my sister and my granddaughter. Alright, I'm making 8-inch poofs on the outside here. Oh no! Look what I did! 11 hours, Holly? I'd take 11 hours. Look what I did! I missed this Chanel stem right here. Ah! I hate when that happens. Now I have to take all this out. Darn. But what will they do all day? Oh, girl, we'll find something. Look, I missed it all the way over here. That means I have to take this whole roll out. All the way over here. Ah! Listen, when you get to watch me, you get to watch all kinds of boo-boos. I'm messing up again, Holly. You know me, girl. Always messing up. Jeez, now I'm going to take this whole thing out. All the way over to here. And it always happens at the end, It can't happen like in the beginning or somewhere. No, it's got to be all the way over the other side. Nah, I did it before you, Debbie. Because it happened in the beginning. Look where it is. Where is it? Well, I think I missed one. Where is it? Maybe I didn't. Did I? Let me see. Let me go back. I might not have missed one. Maybe I'm looking at the other ones. Alright. Hold on. Maybe I didn't miss it. Oh yeah, I did. It's over here. Of course I did. You're fine, Debbie. I know, right? See, this is a good thing about using Chanel stems. You can untie them, but even if it was zip tied, you just cut them off and put new ones in. But did it have to be way over there? Oh, goodness. Yeah, you learn from my mistakes, Faye. Oh, gosh, Holly, I know. Jeez. You know me, I have to mess up all the darn time. Can you believe that? Had to go all the way back. Where the heck is it? Right here. No, Janice. You're fine. It's me. It's me and my dumbness sometimes. Alright, you little booger. Now get over here. Get over here. Yeah. Then we get to spend more time with you, right, Linda? Yeah, that sure is one way, girl. Oh, gosh. Can't believe I had to go all the way back. Look how much I got done before I made the mistake. You get to stay up longer, I know. Poopers. Darn it. Yeah, you're not kidding, Debbie. Well, at least I teach you what not to do, right? I always teach you guys what not to do. Hey, Wendy. South Dakota. Wow, girl. Hey, you better hurry up and get back in so you can get to that crafters convention. We got to convince your husband to drop you off. You're a long ways from Illinois. Yeah. At least I teach you guys what not to do. Hey, look at it this way. I know where 6 inches is now. After all this, I know where the 6-inch mark is. Should have done ruffles, maybe. Well, I would have had to cut a lot of mesh then, Venus. Something I didn't want to do. Welcome, Linda from Washington. What time is it there, Linda? I'm sure it's early there, right? Are you Washington State or Washington, D.C.? Darn it. Here I thought I was doing so good too. So when you're doing this, make sure you pay attention to where your chenille stems are. Don't do what I do. At least I'd let you know what could happen, right? 8:05 in Washington State. Yeah, it's early for you. It's 11:05 here. Yeah, what is the weather like out there? Right, Renelle? And it's getting later, Renelle. Thanks to my mistakes. Goodness. Oh, now look at this. Get over there. Get out of the way. Am I the only one that talks to my mesh and my ribbon? I'm always yelling at it. North Texas, it's 10:05. Yeah, you guys are an hour behind us. 8:05 in Palm Springs. Uh-oh. Look, look, I almost did it again. Look. I almost did it again. Look at this. I came real close to doing it again. Then you might have heard me cuss. You talk to yours, Carol? Yeah, I'm always yelling at it. I'm always yelling, get over here, quit it. If I would have missed another one, you might have heard a cuss word. This mesh is so rough, I'll tell you. That's why I like the fabric mesh. So much softer. 10:05 in Indiana. Yeah, thank goodness I caught it. Or you would have heard some cuss words then. You might have heard some. Now you could say it's good reason to use Janice. Right, Janice? In case you missed one. Yeah, if you missed it, you would have had to cut all those zip ties out and start over. Okay. Only 70 today. Oh, I want some of that cool weather. I'm really hoping it's cool in Illinois. Thanks, Debbie. Take care, girl. All right. So, there. That. Now we go back down here to the next chenille stem so you can get onto that front row, and we're gonna do 8-inch poofs down here instead of 6. Yeah, you know what, Venus, I haven't tried poly burlap because I can't seem to find any. I cannot find poly burlap. I have to really start looking. I have to really look for it. Send some down for me. That cool weather. That's one thing I miss about Michigan. It was always so nice and cool there. But when it got hot, and none of us had air conditioning, so that was hard. I'm sure, Sherry. Any word on when you can get that air conditioner put in? 68 here in Indiana. Oh, wow, Lillian. Some poly burlap on Kringle design. Oh, I'll have to look there, Holly. I haven't looked there lately. I know, everyone seems to be sold out. 61 here now. All right, don't rub it in. Don't rub it in. It's probably 91 here. My air conditioner's getting a workout. I just thank God for air conditioning. I don't know how people did it without it in the olden days. I know. They've got, did you see the pictures on their website? Craft Outlet's moving to that big warehouse. I'm hoping they start carrying more stuff now. Wreath Shop and Craft Outlet has it, Venus. yours is going to go to the dump. They always manage to break in the summertime. Always. Yeah, I have central air too. You have to have it in Florida. Did you, Sherry? I saw them unloading the stuff in the new warehouse, but I didn't get to see much of what he had because I was busy. Alright, so I'm at the end of the row. Just to get it next Friday. Today because of the moon, usually I get it in 3 days. Oh yeah, me too, Michelle. I'm waiting for an order too. I'm supposed to get it the 26th. Really, Holly? Yeah. Christmas can get busy. Alright, so we're at the end of the row. One thing good about these boards, they don't use as much mesh as the other ones do. So that's another thing that's good about them. I used a lot of mesh on that patriotic wreath I did the other night on the wire frame. Alright, so make sure you put glue on the end here and hold down this last piece. Yeah, they're moving into their warehouse. I sure hope they start carrying more mesh. Okay. All right. So how do you go about getting tickets? Go on watermansloft.com, Janice. If you go to my Wreaths by Connie M, the top post says, look what's new, what Scott has right there. If you click on that, it'll take you right to his website. I know, right, Holly? Really, Sherry? Yeah. Okay. So, I was thinking, and I've never done this before. Sorry, what was the word we were supposed to type in again? Being a crowd does that. For my 10% off at Unique in the Creek, Anna Marie, you type in Connie M. All capital, one word. I think it was orange. Okay. So, I was thinking, instead of cutting the mesh on this, but I don't know, I'll probably have to cut it. Because if I did the poofs, yes, that's right, Anna Marie. You get 10% off at uniqueinthecreek.com. I was going to use the poofs and go all the way around again with the green, But then I don't think you'll see the poofs I already did. So I'm not going to do it that way. But I am going to count. There's quite a few chenille stems on here. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 on the outside. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the, 16 on the inside, 8 on the outside. So that's how many cuts? 16. 24 pieces go in between the 2 rows. Oh, that's an idea, Janice. Yes, 24 pieces. And I don't feel like cutting mesh tonight. So I'm wondering if I do go in between, that might look kind of cute. Let's see if that'll work. Well, that's what I was going to do, Holly. I was going to do every other one in ruffles with the green. So that would be 12 cuts. Because you can't do every one because they're really close together up here. So yes, Delaney, we're live. If you see the red live button on the top, that means we're live. If you don't see that red live button, it means that we are not live and I cannot answer your questions. But ask them anyway because I always look for those. So yeah, maybe we'll do 12. We'll do 12 cuts. Then we'll do every other. But I'm thinking, hey Delaney. So I'm thinking on the outside row though, that you need every cut because it's further apart. So there was 16 on the top, right? So we'll do 8 on the top and do all of them on the bottom. So I need 16 cuts. Let's do that. Let's do it. Remember, always use, yes, always use your tempered glass when you're going to cut with the wood burning tool. This is the wood burning tool. It's telling me take my medicine, but it's early, so I can't. This is the wood burning tool. So we're going to do 10 inches. Go in between these squares on the mesh. All mesh has these little squares. When you get to your right measurement, you go in between these squares, and it doesn't look like you're cutting straight, but you are, because you know the squares on the mesh is not crooked. So this is the straightest method to cut. Takes a little longer, but if you want your frays to be cut down, this is what you have to do. It still frays a little bit, but not nearly as much as when you cut with the rotary cutter. one of these, make sure you use ventilation or a mask or both. I have a fan sitting right next to me that blows the fumes away, and I really should use a mask also, but it's just so darn hot. Well, we're only on number 6. Halfway there. This is the boring part. I usually try to have all this done before I start a live, but I was doing the angels, had to go and come back in. Oh, you did, Evelyn? Well, I'm glad you're back, girl. Hey, Evelyn, did the doctor call you today? Hopefully not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Four more. Good. You got your blood? Okay. That's all right. Why is your comment green? Is it? It's not green on my end. One more. Letting you know we are friends and I'm in here now. Oh, is that why? I didn't see any green. But that don't mean it's not there. I went off my square on this one, but that little bit won't hurt. Okay. So we're going to do every other one on the inside. Is it, Barbara? Oh, you mean my name comes up in green? Yeah. That means we're friends and it's telling you that I'm watching. That's what it means. Alright, so we're going to put these in, and I don't know what else we're going to put in. So anyone that ordered off of my auction sale, everything's been shipped. And all of them is still in transit. I'm watching the shipping, so you probably don't have it yet. Right, when you come onto a live, if you're friends, then it tells you so-and-so is watching. And it is in green. Well, I don't know what else I'm going to put on this one. So this is the ruffle method, by the way, if you don't know what I'm doing. You just scrunch up the middle. Bows. We could do that, but probably not tonight. I think after this, yeah, when they first come on, if you're friends, it tells you so-and-so is watching. If you're friends, you have to be friends. Thanks, Holly. So I'm skipping every other tie on the inside row. And I'm going to get rid of this glass. But on the outside row, I think we're going to do every tie because they're further apart. This inside row, they're pretty close together. I just love the saying on this digital download. Did you, Gina? Well, I'm glad you're back. Hey, Maria, how are you? All right, Evelyn. Yep. These are cut 10 by 10. And I'm just scrunching up the middle of the ruffle to make a ruffle. Just watch the weather here and all of us in Connie. With 90. Oh no, Carol. Yes, Maria, I did. Everything is good. Thank you. You said it was all normal. Thanks, Delaney. Thank God. Okay, we have one more on this row. And then we're going to the outside row. could see, you can't put too many big poofs on the inside row because you don't want to cover up that pretty download. Awesome, Carol. Glad I can help you. They look like butterflies. I know. I like the poop. I like the ruffles. They do look like butterflies. You know what is going to be popular this Christmas season? I heard blue. Yeah, I heard it's going to be like aqua color. But I still like to stick to my red and green. I don't know. I just like red and green. Hi, Emma. To me, it's Christmas isn't Christmas without being red and green. Red, green, and white. Yep, me too, Gina. I like colored lights. I don't like the plain ones. I just like all colors at Christmas time. Yep, red and green, right? Good night, Carol. Have a good night. And tinsel. Yep, my tree has tinsel on it every year, Gina. I do. And you know, it's hard to find tinsel. So when I find it, I buy a lot of boxes. It's hard to find it. Oh yeah, cats love tinsel. I know. My daughter couldn't have any either because she has a cat. And they just love to eat that stuff. Really, Venus? Is it aqua or turquoise? I always get those two confused. Girl, to me, they're both the same. I always think aqua and turquoise are the same. Let's just save it from year to year. Did you, Shirley? Well, my granddaughter decorated our tree. I think it was last year or the year before. I can't remember. And she asked if she could put the tinsel on the tree, and I said, sure. I get a fake one, Mariana. I like a real one once in a while, but we stick to the fake ones. A lot less mess. But anyway, she asked if she could put the tinsel on it, and I said sure. And next thing I know, because I like to stock up, she put all 4 boxes of tinsel on my tree that I was saving. I only put 1. She put 4. I thought, oh my goodness. Needless to say, I had plenty of tinsel on the tree that year. But how could you say anything? You know, I just gritted my teeth and said it was beautiful. Yes, she put all 4 boxes. You can find tinsel in March around the house. I know, right, Renelle? That's what I did, Shirley. I try to, well, I get a little bit of clumps and throw it here and there, but yeah. I I like tinsel. I just think it finishes the tree. That's what I grew up with, so it covers up all the bloopers, I think, of your tree, so I like it. One strand at a time. That probably took you a while, Shirley, I bet. But you do like to let it go further. You had to wait till the kids went to bed? Yes. Well, this is what we have so far. It still likes to creep over, but you have to just keep pulling it over. So, I think we're going to finish the rest of this tomorrow night because I'm thinking we need some ribbon and maybe a bow or two, and I'm going to put some of this on it all the way through maybe. I have to think on it. I had concentrated on my angel so much tonight that this one kind of took a back seat, but we're going to finish it tomorrow night. I don't know, is Lori on tomorrow night? She's done with her giveaways, I think, so I may be able to go on a little earlier. I found my needle. Then 9 o'clock, but how do my night owls like this 9 o'clock time slot? Good night, Tina. The window pane would look really good on there. Yeah, I'm going to put some of this on. Just kind of drape it all the way around, in and out. Not sure what to do about ribbon. Maybe I'm not going to put ribbon. I might put something other on it. I'm not sure. I have to think on it. You know, sometimes your brain just gets... Lori is finished. Okay, I thought tonight was it. That's why I've been going on at 9. Yes, Evelyn, I was late this afternoon, so now I have to wait till 1:45. I was on 12:15. Till tomorrow night, you guys. Let me put the camera up and say goodnight properly. Thanks, Lillian. The later, the better. All right. So this 9 o'clock slot's been working out pretty good. But I know a lot of people like to go to bed a little earlier. Good night, Venus. Good night, Mary. All right, guys. Thank you for spending your evening with me. Thank you, Teresa. See you tomorrow night. I appreciate all of you. I love all of you. You guys are the best followers anyone could ask for. Have a good night. God bless you all. Good night.